Friends, Unacademy is offering live marathon classes, which is going to help you cover this entire syllabus for CA Inter for November 2020. So starting 20th September, there are going to be classes on costing, on accounting, on law and taxation. So I'm sharing the links in the description below, and I'm sure that this is going to be of great help to you. Thank you. Hello friends, one major difference that happened in my life after my 1 year at IIM Ahmedabad was that I became far more open to the idea of sales and marketing. So given the kind of marketing courses that you take on campus, you got to sell your startup, sell yourself to companies, you become far more open to the idea of selling yourself. Now this, trust me, is a major drawback for chartered accountants. CAs don't want to sell. CAs have a big ego that I am not going to go out there in the market and sell. So I find a lot of CAs, they are otherwise very good, but they end up being MIS analysts in companies, handling spreadsheets for their entire lifetime because they are not willing to go out there and face rejection. So sales gives you a lot of rejection. It's not so easy that I pick up a call for someone and say, hey, give me 5 crore rupees of your money under portfolio management. They are not going to give it to you. There's going to be a lot of rejection. But once you get over this cycle of rejection, there is also a lot of recognition, and you become the master of your destiny. And most importantly, in a back office job, you do the work, someone else takes the credit. In sales, if you can sell in that territory, you make a mark for yourself. Companies are willing to poach you from your current employer because you are able to sell. It's not just in jobs, where in BFSI, that is banking, financial services, insurance, or in FMCG, or even in mining companies, I have seen chartered accountants do very well in sales if they actually take the plunge and start selling. It is even in practice. So as a CA, if you start off in practice, is knowledge a differentiator between A and B? Not really, because over a period of time probably you're going to develop domain expertise in a particular area, but what will differentiate you from others is your ability to connect with people and get networking out of it, get clientele, get relations. So the business relationship and networking is an art which we chartered accountants often lack. And if we can do that, we can do a lot of startups also on our own. Mutual fund advisory, getting like 1% of your equity assets under management, 0.1% of your liquid funds under management, doing fintech startups. Whether you're in coaching, in education, or in edtech startup, you need to sell. So look at the famous YouTubers, all that they are doing is selling dreams to you. If you become a direct selling agent for a bank or an NBFC, selling loans, personal loans and corporate loans and home loans, you are selling. So eventually, my friends, don't end up being just a back office credit analyst. Let's say I find a lot of chartered accountants, freshers, happily being credit analysts, and forever they are happy just doing CMA data, ratio analysis. Get over this. Go out there in the market, try to sell. Once you start selling, you'll find all of this job very, very, very back office, very, very mundane, and you'll find that, okay, someone else can do this work for me because it's my personality that I'm going to go out there in the market, face rejection, but then sell. And if you can sell, you can even remain in the territory where you want. Even like in an economic laggard like Calcutta, while you might not really get a front end M&A or a treasury or corporate finance role, but if you can sell, the entire East India is at your disposal. Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, West Bengal, Northeast, Assam. Wow, it's a big territory. So friends, what about trying to get roles related to selling, either in your job or in your practice? This video is meant to inspire you for that. I am sure that you're going to take my advice seriously and try selling.